Hi YouTube, this is Stefan, the Illuminated Nerd, and I'm going to be working on a series of videos about building my new productivity and gaming office using this space that's behind me with this light blue wall and white accent colors. So each video will detail a different step, such as the desk, the computer that I'll be building, liquid-cooled wall-mounted, the RGB LEDs that I'll be setting up, and the Amazon Echo that'll control all of it in the end. And of course the final reveal video at the end. So yeah, stay tuned and let's start with the desk. So the first step is to measure the walls. The back wall in the office is 11.7 feet, and there's a right dividing wall that divides the entire room in two, so that's only 5.6 feet long. And then on the left side, there's the wall that's the rest of the room, and that one's 14.7 feet. So then, so here's what my old office looks like on the right side of that dividing wall. So it's a little messy, a little clunky, so hopefully we can do something much nicer on the left side. So here, back on the left side, I've used a stud finder to determine where all of the studs are going to be in the wall, so I can have an idea which stud I can attach the monitor mounts to and the desk mount to. So after we have all these measurements, I then go to planyourroom.com or any website that helps you design a room. I try to plug in those measures into the room dimensions. With planyourroom.com, you can double click on any wall to add another point, and then drag that point around and keep double clicking areas until you can build what your room layout looks like. It was a little tricky to get the dividing wall into the layout, but as you can see, I did manage to get something that looks decent. So after I had the basics in place, I went ahead and just finished the whole layout, and then I just saved a copy of that and opened it in Photoshop and started adding some extra elements just to give me a better idea as to where all the elements are going to be in the new office setup. So I added, where my camera and lights are, where the two desks are going to be, where the wall mount PC will be, and where the monitors are going to be. As you can see, I have two desks in mind, and that will help me provide an area where I can record unboxings where the camera is facing on the desk, so you can see what I'm unboxing better. But also the triple monitor setup will be my stage in the background of my videos going forward. So now let's start building the actual desk, and I'll time lapse that and just slow down if there's something I need to explain. So here we go. So I'm going to start by building two white Alex drawers from Ikea to use as the base for the desk. So the first thing we want to do is lay out all of the pieces because Ikea doesn't really label all of the parts, so it's better to just lay them all out so you can just pick and choose the pieces for each of the steps. So here I fail a few times trying to build the drawers, so I guess the lesson of the day is to read the manual carefully, and if that fails, you could also check a YouTube video on how to do it. I'll link to a YouTube video on someone that shows how to build an Alex drawer from A to Z with in detail, if you're looking for more detailed instructions on how to build an Alex drawer. So then I move on to putting all the drawers into the Alex drawer, and then I build the second Alex drawer, and I place that on a white carpet, an 8x6 feet carpet, and then I position my drawers at the end of the carpet so that my chair will be rolling on the carpets. So I finished the last set of drawers, put those in. One thing to point out is that the screws for the drawers, I tried screwing them in from the outside in, and then that was hitting into the rails. And then I realized this after doing a few of the drawers and had to undo those drawers and rebuild them with the screws. You screw them from the inside out so that the rails don't hit into the drawers. So here we have an Ikea HÄLLESTAD countertop. It's 98 inches in length, and I have it currently on the flip side, the gray side up. The other side is white. I'm going to be installing some Capita Legs, which are a little 4-inch leg on the gray side, so that it acts like a little divider between the drawers and the countertop. So let's try that now. So I figure out where I want to put the Capita Legs by measuring just some distances from the edges, and then I drill some pilot holes for the Capita Legs. If you're using something like an Ikea Linman desk, they would already have pre-drilled holes for the legs, but since this is a countertop, there are no holes, and you have to pre-drill some pilot holes. And then we flip the desk, and we place it on the drawers, and this is what we get. It's nice on the white, nice. You see the nice white top, and I like that the little silver lip of the countertop. So that looks really nice. Nice finished product. So I'm going to be building a second desk like this that'll be used for unboxings and whatnot, and then I'll have one that's sitting on the back wall. I'm actually going to flip this one around and build the computer on this desk, and then eventually build the second one behind me once I've done placing some of the items on the wall. Hey guys, I'm Stefan, the Illuminated Nerd. If you liked the video, please subscribe, please like the video, and maybe leave a comment below as to what you liked, what you didn't like, what I could do to improve in the next one, and please catch the next video where I'll be building a Thermaltate Core P5 wall-mounted case.